Mishna Zayin, Mishna 7. Ein noisim nashim b'mayid. One may not get married on Chalamayid. No making weddings on Chalamayid. Loy b'sulais, whether it be marrying a virgin, v'loy almanis, whether it be marrying a widow, v'loy miyabmin, nor do we perform yibum on Chalamayid. Taking a new wife on Chalamayid is a problem of ein ma'arvin simcha b'simcha. We do not mix one joy with another. We're supposed to be focused on the joy of Yontif, and anytime a person gets a new wife, that's a great reason for rejoicing, and that kind of rejoicing can distract from the rejoicing over the Yontif. Actually, the Bartanur brings down from the Gemara that this is derived from the fact that the Torah says, "V'samachta b'chagecha," you shall rejoice b'chagecha in your festival, and we derive rejoice with your festival and not rejoice with your wife, meaning with a new wife. And therefore, we say that any kind of marriage, even yibum is where a person dies without children. His brother has a mitzvah. The brother has a mitzvah to marry his brother's wife. It's called yibum. So yibum, comes with a tragedy. The brother dies. But nonetheless, the fact that he's getting a new wife is a great source of joy. And therefore we say, even yibum, you cannot do on Chalamayid. Mishna explains, because it's a very joyous occasion, and that distracts from the joy of the Maid, of the festival. And even though it's just Chalamayid. Avol machzor is krusha, but on Chalamayid you can take back the woman you divorced. That means that's the woman that you're familiar with. It's joyous, but not as joyous as a new wife, and therefore that you can do on Chalamayid. Next, a woman may do her grooming tasks on Chalamayid. Now, these grooming tasks would be something that you wouldn't be able to do on Yontif itself. You wouldn't be able to. The examples they give here are to apply cosmetics and remove unwanted hair. So that is something that we say is really typically on Yontif, you're not allowed to do that. Why can you do it on Chalamayid? Because this is called tzarchei haguf, taking care of a physical need. And the way it's explained here in the notes from the Ritva, the same way that we allow you to, the same way we're allowed to prepare food over Yontif, even though it's typically something forbidden on Shabbos and Yontif, on Yontif we can prepare food. So too, on Chalamayid, same way you can prepare food on Chalamayid, you can take care of your personal needs on Chalamayid. Okay, so that's why the assumption is on a Chalamayid, she'd be able to do it, even though on Yontif itself, she wouldn't be able to. It's considered a personal needs are also permitted on Chalamayid, just like preparing food is. So the Mishnah says that on Chalamayid, a woman can do all her personal grooming. Rabbi Yehuda says, Loi sasid. She should not smear herself with lime. What they used to do is, they used to apply a paste made of dissolved lime. They'd apply it to the skin in order to remove hair. It smoothed the skin. And that was the way they did it. Now, Rabbi Yehuda says, Loi sasid. She may not do this kind of, applying the lime to remove hair, because it makes her unbecoming. Which means, the way they explained it here is from the East on the Gemara is the following. So she applies this stuff to her skin to make it smooth. Now, when she has it on, it's not too pleasant. It's not too becoming. But the point is, when you take it off, the smooth will be nice and clean and smooth, and then she'll look very good. Then she'll be happy. But while she wears it, she's not happy. So the Rabbi Yehuda is saying like this: if she applies the lime in a way that she could take it off before the end of Chalamayid, because she take it off before Yontif, she could put it on Chalamayid. But when Rabbi Yehuda says she can't put it on, is talking about where she puts it on, and she's not going to get the job done if she takes it off on Chalamayid. She'd have to go into it on Yontif, which would mean on Yontif she'd go in unhappy because she doesn't look too good. Rabbi Yehuda there says she's not allowed to do it. According to the Tanakama, at the end of the day, this is a personal grooming. This is a physical need, even though it's going to come out that it'll be going into Yontif, and she won't be too happy about it. Still, the Tanakama says these kinds of personal needs she may do on Chalamayid, even though the benefit of it seemingly is not even going to be on Chalamayid, it's going to be after Chalamayid. Nonetheless, it's a personal need. She could do it on Chalamayid. According to the Tanakama, according to Yehuda, only if it's going to come off before Chalamayid is over. Otherwise, she may not do it. And the Bartanura says, Ein alach Rabbi Yehuda, Lach does not apply like Rabbi Yehuda, and she would be able to apply this lime paste on Chalamayid. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi.